Greetings. Welcome to Spiritual Treasures, where I am back with another celebrity video, y'all. This time it's going to be on Beyonce and Blue Ivy. This is a requested video, and the person asked, the question that they had is, why all of a sudden they're thrusting Blue Ivy into the spotlight when they're such a private family? I mean, Blue Ivy's been in front of huge crowds. She did the movie. She just performed with Beyonce at the halftime show on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. And she did a great job. You know that, well, you know what? Before I get to just talking, let's let the card speak for itself. Let's get right into it. I hope y'all are doing well. All right. Let's thank our ancestors of love and light that guide and protect us, to our spiritual team that walks with us, and to the divine for giving us these tools to get through this journey we call life, y'all. All right, so I'm starting off with Blue Ivy and tapping into the energy. Now, she is a kid, so I won't dive too deep into her. And if I do see certain things, I may not say it, or I just may... just look over some things because she is a child. All right, so let's go get into it. What energy do we have for Blue Ivy in this time? What is the energy of Blue Ivy when it comes to her performing? Okay. Yeah. All right. So we have storm fields, home, rock bottom, and stuck in the mud. For the energy of Blue Ivy and her outperforming. So it's like, it feels a little rocky in her world. A little rocky. And I mean, can you imagine there's a lot of pressure that is put on her when it comes to performing in front of such a big crowd, who her mom is, who her dad is, and the expectations that's placed on her. So it could just feel like the road that she's on just feels stormy because it's just a lot of new things that she's being placed into. Now, we do know what's going on with her father as well. All right, so that could play a part in the stormy fields. But you can see there's a road. It's like she may be on the tour, like this next tour with her mom. Like she may be on the road, literally. And then I have home. So you have stormy fields, home, and then rock bottom. So it's like home life may feel a certain kind of way. Home life could feel to her like the worst is felt. And for her, she feels stuck. It's like there's a feeling of being stuck and having this thing to do, this responsibility, or just being stuck in the situation. Like she's there. There's no changing her situation. All right, Blue Ivy. All right, let's tap into the energy of Beyonce. No, I'm gonna leave these cards out. I'll put them in. Let's tap into the energy of Beyonce when it comes to Blue Ivy in this time and having her perform on stage. What is the energy that Beyonce has towards Blue Ivy and the situation with her performing? What is the energy when it comes to Beyonce and Blue Ivy and how Beyonce feels? Making a choice. Making a choice. The number 30. Look how you see how both, let me see. It feels like those are windows or a doorway, right? Both very beautiful, but different. She had to make this choice to put Blue Ivy in this spotlight like this. It had to happen. There's a reason behind it. What else for Beyonce when it comes to Blue Ivy? Wishing well. Oh my goodness. So it's like she sees, when it comes to the performance part of things, right? And putting her in the spotlight. It's like she sees Blue Ivy as another era and continuation of continuously having money and being in their status. It's like she is the ticket for Beyonce to continuously be in that status after Beyonce decides to kind of back away a little bit. She will put her energy into Blue. And she's prepping her. So it's like she's this wishing well for Beyonce when it comes to her performing. And just being put in the spotlight in such a way. Storm Fields. Same card came out. Y'all see how at first I was gonna leave the cards out and Spirit told me to put them back? And this is why, because this card came out. Storm Fields. But some things are blocking this. I see. So the reason why you see such a push with Blue in our face, or like I shouldn't say in our face, I love seeing Blue, I really do. But why we see so much of Blue in this time is because there were some choices that had to be made because of these stormy fields. So it was like, this is like a plan B, plan C. If things, that's what it feels like. There's a plan behind. Since the time she performed in Dubai, that's when it was like a decision. And I think they've always thought of making sure that Blue Ivy was able to make money. You know what I'm saying? They're going to set their children up, of course. But like my subscribers mentioned, why put her in front of so many people when you want to be private? You know what I mean? So, all right. Let's continue. I'm sorry for babbling. That's what I'm feeling, y'all. All right, what else do we have for Miss Beyonce regarding Blue Ivy and her being put into the spotlight? A gentle gardener. She's like, if anybody gonna do it, I'm gonna be the one to do it because it's gonna happen anyway. It's gonna happen one way or the other. So Beyonce is like, I am going to be the one to make sure she knows the ropes. She see how this goes. I will be the one to show her the way with the number 2. Spirit of place. All right, what else? 2 more. For the energy of Beyonce. Heal the ouch. Oh. And this is a way that Beyonce can stay close to Blue. Blue helps to keep Beyonce sane. Like, Blue looks out for Beyonce. Okay? But what she don't realize is the things that Beyonce knows about the industry and how cruel the world can be. So they both want to be next to each other for those reasons. And we're keeping this strictly on performance, I hope, unless some other things come out. I'm just really want to strictly have this regarding performance and why she's in the spotlight. And so I'm feeling like they both have their reasons on wanting to be next to each other. And then we have movements and stuck in the mud. You know what? Metamorphosis into the unknown. Child, listen. I can't make this up. Okay, so Beyonce know they have to do something. This feels urgent. Beyonce know that she needs to be clever and needs to think for the future, and that's what she's doing. Because she feels stuck, just like Blue. The same card came out for Blue, energy. So she's keeping things on the move, and she's healing that ouch by being busy and making money. That's what Beyonce knows. That's what she knows, and that's what she is teaching her child. Okay? She's changing her up, switching her up. Metamorphosis, it's time for a change. And that's what they're doing with her. Because, I mean, I don't know. I really enjoy seeing Blue, and I think she's a beautiful young lady. I just didn't understand why they show so much of her, when it comes to her clothes and her fashion. It's like she's 11 and 12. It's like, can we wait, a little while? But I can't. I don't know what that feels like to be in the shoes of Beyonce and Blue Ivy either. But I just feel like for me, that's pretty young, and it's got to be some reason behind that in itself. All right. Whew, we're 12 minutes in. 12 minutes in. I feel like I used a lot of energy. All right, let's keep going. Whew, okay. All right, Spirit. I want to ask the question. How does Blue Ivy feel about... I should have took that, but I didn't. How does Blue Ivy feel about being on the road and performing with her mom? The Fool card. Like a fresh start, freedom, adventurous, travel, innocence. Look, this is Blue Ivy. It's real innocent, but this is fun for her. We don't know what it's like for her at home in that huge house. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what it's like. We only see an image on the TV or social media, magazines, But it's being on the road for her is freedom. I'm sure she's making money. She's traveling. And that's what I'm saying. What else? One more for that. What is her feelings towards performing? It's giving her confidence. It's something she's passionate about, determined. It's helping her to be more social. It's making her think. It's giving her... Because Blue Ivy is very mature for her age. You can tell she's mature for her age. She carries a poise and a grace about herself as well. And she's seeing a lot and learning and absorbing a lot And she's going to need this. And Beyonce knows that. And that's why another reason why she's giving it to her. But let's dive a little more deeper. One more when it comes to... Oh. Other card fell, y'all. Alright. So we have the Lovers in reverse. So it's something about bad choices, confusion. It could be the comments that she's reading. You know, like I said, I think that people don't understand how separate the worlds are when it comes to how this young lady lives and how us as, like, I don't want to say regular people, but you know, middle class people live our lives and raise our children. You can't imagine some of the things that could be different, you know. So all right, let's tap into Beyonce. What is the reason for Beyonce allowing Blue Ivy? Girl, if you drop another card, I'm sorry, y'all. Why is all this procrastination? So at the Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's like she wants Blue Ivy to have a good work ethic. She sees that, you know, her upbringing is quite different from Beyonce's. Although Beyonce says that, you know, she had a great upbringing, but it's a cry different because Beyonce was thrust into the spotlight. And I feel like Beyonce feel like that's what she needs to do with Blue Ivy in order for her to be like great and get it. She'd rather do it than let anyone else do it. So like she's setting her up for that. The 10 of Pentacles, y'all. That money is about, listen, it's about the money, honey. It's about the money. Just in case, I'm telling you, I'm getting the feeling it's like, just in case, because it's not like Beyonce don't know what's going on, what she in the midst of. The things that we are learning about, like Diddy, and now we're starting to learn some things about Jay-Z. She's been knowing this stuff. She's lived it. She's living in it. We just didn't know, or some of us knew, but you know, they pretend like they didn't see it. So she knew that she would have to set her up to be the next one in line. Beyonce knows that she's getting older. Her body is breaking down. She's just not the young tenderoni she used to be, right? She's beautiful, but she's still not a young tenderoni. And because of Diddy's situation and everything else is happening, it had to be pushed quicker, faster than I believe they would even want it. Because you got to understand, they start learning about all of the things that's was going to hit the media long before we knew about it. Long before. Okay? That's been a talk amongst them. So Beyonce always wanted to be ahead of the game. She's setting her up. Is it 100% the right way? That's her daughter. But that is the reason why. It's because they need a backup plan when it comes to their legacy and their money. Beyonce knows how people can switch on you. She understands all of this stuff. All right, what else? Look at that. Look at that, I'm telling you. So it has a lot to do with unhappiness. And oh my God, I just got that down. So Beyonce knows that one thing that has kept her sane amongst all the chaotic stuff that went on with her mom and dad and their family is being able to perform. So she's trying to give Blue Ivy an outlet because she don't want her to turn out to be, you know, in the media for all the wrong reasons. Because that would be a hit on everything she's worked for. But it's like she is trying to heal Blue Ivy, or they both are trying to heal together. Like they're trying to find a way to get a common ground for things to feel someone normal, or find, it's like a space they want to be in. I wouldn't be surprised if Beyonce, we already seen this, and I said this in my readings before she got out here real good, that she was about to hit the scene. I couldn't imagine that it would be this many different things so fast. But that momentum, that's going to keep going for a while. Because they're healing, and this is the way she knows how to heal, and she's teaching her daughter that. Oh, okay, what else? So we have the devil card here. We got addictions, obsessions. It's like this could be a way of Beyonce gaining power over her as well. Because you know how teens are too. And then, like I said, she's been raised with money and very privileged. So you can only imagine, right? So I feel like this is another way of her having some type of power. And it could be too over the masses. Like, because she is an expert at changing up the narrative when it comes to the masses. Something comes out, she know how to turn that around, use that energy and turn it around for people to pay attention to her for some new thing that she got, you know, clothing line or music, whatever product or whatever she's selling or doing. And now she's showing Blue Ivy the ropes. And this is a way that she can have power over the masses because people are daunted over Blue Ivy. Blue Ivy's always been talked about when she's out in public or when she's performing. So they're using her for that. For sure. I'm getting the Renaissance tour. Y'all remember the first performance that Beyonce did? Blue Ivy and Jay-Z were in the crowd watching, and they said that she asked to do it, and you know, it was supposed to be one time. No, that's not true. The whole plan was for her to do the whole thing, unless Blue Ivy couldn't handle it. The whole plan was for her to already do it. That was the plan. It was the plan when they were in Dubai performing. So this has been in the works for a while. A lot of reverse cards. The moon card in reverse. Ooh. So there's some type of deception and misunderstanding. Unresolved issues. Feeling stuck with the Six of Swords and Beyonce, listen, she can put on that front and that smile, but they both are feeling stuck. Both of them in their own way. All right. Let's see. Look, Eight of Pentacles, talent, mastery. She is having her master this thing. She's gonna, I mean, can you imagine? She is performing at halftime. She is on tour, performing in front of 70,000 people or more. She's doing movies. They've trained her for these type of things since she was a kid. In that commercial that Beyonce and Blue Ivy did together, and she said, "Mom, why do you keep staring at me?" She said, "'Cause you're so beautiful, girl." Or something, like that. She can't believe how good she is. That's what she's looking at. She's thinking like, is she about to be better than me? Beyonce almost know how to take that. That's her daughter. She wants her to be great, but Beyonce is used to being number one. Number one on whoever is around her. She wants to feel like number one. She wants her to have these accomplishments. She wants that resume to be big before she's even 18 years old. She wants, when Blue Ivy goes to apply or like audition for something, that she gets it automatically because of her resume alone. That's what she's doing. This is about money. It's always been about money. Even with Beyonce, it was about money. And of course, we all want to be successful, right? Don't we? Like, we all want to be successful, but this is like more of, I don't want to say an addiction, obsession. Like, they don't want to not have the money. You know what I'm saying? And of course, like, who wants to go from being a billionaire to on food stamps? Nobody. But this feels different, though. This feels more like an obsession. This feels like they're always thinking about money, talking about money, looking at money, adding up money. And so now they look at their daughter and they see money. Yeah, they're like, yeah, slow and steady. They planned out all the steps. You know, when they was in Dubai and how they had Blue Ivy out like she was finna bust out in the dance. But then we get to the Renaissance and it took her a little time to work it up. It's because it was planned for her to do that. Everything is for a show and for attention. So like, oh, she's, a little Beyonce, she's about to bust out. And no, it was planned. She wouldn't have done that on her own. I hope y'all know what I'm talking about. When she had that red outfit on. Anyway. Okay, a couple more. I hope that's too much. Seven of Pentacles. It's about rewards. It's about money. It's about rewards and just being patient. Being patient and watching the money. Because, like I said, they're working. Beyonce right now is doing this for the future Blue. So when Beyonce's sitting down, say Blue Ivy, 25. Beyonce, maybe she will be out here performing like she is now. Or maybe not, right? Either way, the money is going to be still coming in. Because she's already set up Blue Ivy. She's trying to get her to know the things that she know. With the Hierophant card, she's trying to get her to understand the ropes and know what she knows and know how to play the game. Look at that. She wants her to be independent, successful with achievements. Because it's going to put them in a good place. Say something happens to Jay-Z, right? Say whatever's going on with Diddy, it starts to happen with Jay-Z. So that's half of that income that's, gone. Now let's say Beyonce's getting a little bit older. She doesn't want to be out here as much. Her hair care products, I'm not saying that they don't sell. I'm not saying that her clothing don't sell, but it's not it's not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it. Because when Beyonce performs, she's making millions, 50 or more, when she goes on tour for a season. So what happens when she slows down with that? They need somebody to take over. And that's Blue Ivy. So yeah, she's setting her up. That's what she's doing. Okay, let me ask this question. Maybe I should use another deck too. Yeah, I'm gonna use a different deck. What's up with them dressing her so old? Why are they making her look so old and almost, I don't know, I'm not gonna say that, but what is up with that? Should I pick from this deck or the, let's see. I'm getting feeling. I'm gonna pick from here first. What is up with them dressing her like that? What is the reason for dressing Blue Ivy? And I mean, it's elegant and it's classy, but I mean, I feel like they could have waited until like 16 at least instead of 11 and 12. But like I said, it's different when you got a lot of money now. But I guess not for everybody. I guess I'm giving them, I'm just trying to put myself in their shoes. You know what I'm saying? Because it's got to be a reason. But let's just dive in a little bit more. It's about control. It's about these contracts. It's about being appealing. To who? I mean, it just doesn't even make sense. It's a game. This is a game. And it's about money. It's a money game. And we all know that we know what's up, right? But goodness gracious. Whew. It's pretty wild. How does Blue Ivy feel about her outfit? She probably loves them. I'm sure she does. The Two of Pentacles, huh? First of all, this thing is still about money. Why we keep getting these pentacles? The Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. And it's like she's being protective over something. It's like she's being pushed to do, not, I don't want to say push, but like guided. She's been guided. It's like it's money in the bank for them. All of this stuff. Oh my goodness. I cannot, y'all. Let's pick a couple from this deck and then I'm going to go ahead and end it. All right. What else should we know regarding this situation? What else? Ruin. Who I told y'all when this kindergarten teacher come out, ruin, and then the kindergarten teacher, y'all, power. It's about power. So it's like they're just the innocence. I mean, the makeup, the red lips. I think she looks gorgeous. I really do. But this world that we live in today, especially when you see the things that Diddy's being accused of, and just so many people. And we know Blue Ivy hang out with her mom and dad. We always seen Blue Ivy hanging out. She was at all the parties now. You know. So I'm gonna leave that there. 2 more. So you can tell that she's like withdrawn. She's withdrawn a lot. And of course she's a preteen, so you know how that could be, but she's changed. And because she has clarity now. She sees things for what they are with the Ace of Swords. Let's do a couple more. The High Priestess, yes, she's very intuitive. Very intuitive. I feel like they let her indulge in certain things, like, I'm not saying necessarily like drugs or alcohol, but well, we know that, like, she's been at all the parties. She's hanging out. She's been hanging out since she was a little baby, just walking. We don't see the twins hanging out like that, but we seen Blue at all the parties. Halloween parties, adult parties. I'm not saying, y'all, I'm just saying that she's always hung out with her parents. And you can look at pictures to see that. She's just a very mature girl. All right, 2 more. And then I'm going to end it. Oh. Or this could be Beyonce indulging. Someone feels defeated. They're feeling defeated. This could be Beyonce starting to feel the weight on her shoulders. Yup, look. Y'all, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I'm going to end it. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video. Y'all like the video, subscribe if you're not. And until next time, y'all, be well, alright? Everything in this video is alleged. This is for entertainment purposes only. Until next time, y'all, be well. Bye.